In today's video, I will be breaking down the release of Derek Carr and what it means for both the Las Vegas Braves and Derek Carr himself. Let's get into it. So, Derek Carr was guaranteed $40 million total of his contract. The Las Vegas Raiders released him by today. They would save nearly $30 million. And they are planning on moving on from him. I mean, I don't agree with this. He is the most consistent quarterback in the franchise history in like the 21st century, pretty much. He's really been like the only like consistent player that's been there every year. But Josh McDaniels decided to blame him for the sheer incompetence of the Raiders organization and get rid of him, which is not a good move because Derek Carr is an above average quarterback, and the problem is the receivers outside Darren Waller and Devontae Adams aren't great. The offense is fine, really. But the real problem is the defense is just really bad. So getting a new quarterback really won't do very much for the Raiders. If they get like really lucky with like either like an Aaron Rodgers type quarterback, then they probably can be a little bit better, but still are not really a Super Bowl contender there. So really they need to work on their defense. And for Derek Carr, now he is currently not on the team, and because he was released, he can sign wherever he wants, and he can start signing now. He does not have to start until the middle of March when free agency starts to sign with a team. So who is interested in him likely? So likely he would be targeted by teams like the Jets, the Saints, the Panthers, and perhaps a few other teams like the Patriots. But the Jets, the Saints, and the Panthers are likely the three main teams. So I guess possibly the 49ers, but I highly doubt it. So the Jets, the Saints, and the Panthers are the three main teams. Where do I think Derek Carr is most likely to go? The Jets really have a really good defense, and their offense is really missing a quarterback. So if Derek Carr ended up landing in New York, then they could definitely be a playoff team. Don't think they're quite as good as the Bills, but they could definitely win double-digit games. The Saints are kind of declining, and their defense is still above average. They still have Cameron Jordan. They still have Marshawn Lattimore. But the offense is not really as good as it used to be. They have Alvin Kamara, but he might be in jail this next year because he has a trial for his incident at the Pro Bowl of the 2021 season. For receivers, they really have Chris Olave and not much else. The offensive line isn't as it once was, like not as dominant. And then with the Panthers, Panthers defense is, I would say, probably top 15, definitely. They have a very young defense, and the receivers are okay. They have DJ Moore, but really not a ton outside of that. But if they get like a few receivers, they will be fine. And the running backs, really after Christian McCaffrey, aren't as good, but still solid. But the Panthers are a decent team, and if the Patriots want him, they probably could get him. They have a really talented defense with Bill Belichick, who always going to have a good defense. But I really don't think we're going to pursue him. I think we're going to try to build a bond with Mac Jones. But if they do pursue him, then they can be good because they have very decent weapons. They have Hunter Henry. They have Devontae Parker, decent running game. If he plays the level he did this year, which is like 25 touchdowns, like 14 picks roughly, if he can just like turn the picks down, then he could do well for Patriots. And the 49ers, as you know, are one of the best teams in the NFL, the best defensive in NFL. That on offense, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, have Deebo Samuel, and an amazing running game. So if they pursued him, they could probably make it to the Super Bowl at the very least, if not win it. I think the Patriots and 49ers are unlikely, so it goes back down to the Jets, the Saints, and the Panthers. So the best fit for Derek Carr would likely be the Jets, but they will probably go after Aaron Rodgers first. So if he wants to sign before free agency, he will probably not go there. So I will say now the most likely destination for him is the Panthers, because they will likely not be going after Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers will likely be pursued by the Jets and the Panthers. They want to base out on any quarterback, so Derek Carr to the Panthers, I believe, is the most likely. So yeah, that is all. So Derek Carr was released by the Raiders. The Raiders do save money for moving on. I don't think it's the right decision. And for Derek Carr, he is a free agent, and his options are open, and the most likely spot, I believe, is the Carolina Panthers. So yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys next time for another video. Peace!